Morning, everybody.
Morning. Good morning.
Lovely to see you from a not so sunshiny Cornwall. Hi, Katie and Amy, and there are a few others in the background there as well. So you are very welcome this morning as we just spend an hour in worship, just giving our lives and kind of realigning ourselves with all the stress and things that go on around us. Homeschooling, if you're homeschooling, rushing in and out if you're working, whatever you are doing, we're just stopping for an hour and just placing our eyes back on Jesus again and just getting that plumb line back in the right place. And today we're going to have a bit of a focus on love, God's love, because when we are filled with his love, then we can pour out on others. But if we don't feel that love ourselves, then it's really hard, and that kind of bitterness can grow up in us, and we're resentful when we give out and things like that. So we're going to just have a bit of a focus on his love this morning. And in 1 John 4, it says, "This is how we know what love is. Jesus Christ laid down his life for us, and we ought to lay down our lives for our brothers and sisters. If anyone has material possessions and sees his brother or sister in need, but has no pity on them, how can the love of God be in that person? Dear children, let us not love with words or speech, but with actions and in truth." And just on that note, I'm so thankful for our Breathe community over this last week. We have just passed the £2,000 barrier mark in being able to give to Free Set over in Calcutta. So that's amazing. So
yeah, we started here last Wednesday, didn't we? With the charity auction, and that finished on Saturday with a grand total of £250 raised. So thank you everybody for those bids and those wins. I know Katie's got hers up on her bedroom wall already, framed, so well done.
Yep.
So the rest has come from donations over the week.
It has. Amazing. And there's on Saturday we're going to have an interview with Alan Finnegan, who was on Britain's Got Talent, and there's a bit of a connection with Free Set, but we won't tell you about that. We'll let you watch on Saturday. Well, no more than that. So Danny's watching as well. Hi Danny. She's working while she watches, so hopefully this will just pour over you, Danny, and hopefully we're not singing flat or anything. Amy says she overdid the bacon. Oh dear. Oh no. Oh. Her cat's not good. The sun's shining. The sun's shining in London. It's not shining in Cornwall. Hi Malcolm. Right, so we're going to have a focus on God's love this morning. I'm going to put the phone down, so I probably won't see your comments, I'm afraid. But if you have, well, actually no, I won't, because what I was going to say is, if you have a verse, or if God speaks to you while we're worshipping, or if anything comes to you, do pop it on. Let's encourage each other. If there's anything you would like prayer for, we'll pray for the trip to the vet for Amy. But if there's other things that you just want lifting up to God this morning, just pop them on the comments feed and we will pray together for them as well. Everybody who's watching can join in with that. So I think we should start. The words, like always, are in the post, either just above or just below this one. If you go back into the Facebook page, the words are in there, so do join in. We're going to start with the Creed. It's a good place to start, just declaring what we believe.
Father everlasting, all created one, God Almighty, through your Holy Spirit, conceiving Christ the Son, Jesus our Savior. I believe in God our Father, I believe in Christ the Son, I believe in the Holy Spirit, our God is three in one. I believe in the resurrection, that we will rise again, for I believe in the name of Jesus. Let's do verse 1 again. Our Father everlasting, the all created one, God Almighty, through your Holy Spirit, conceiving Christ the Son, Jesus our Savior. I believe in God our Father, I believe in Christ the Son, I believe in the Holy Spirit, our God is three in one. I believe in the resurrection, that we will rise again, for I believe in the name of Jesus. Judge and our defender, is in you. Descended into darkness, you rose in glorious light, forever seated high. I believe in God our Father, I believe in Christ the Son, I believe in the Holy Spirit, our God is three in one. I believe in the resurrection, that we will rise again, for I believe in the name of Jesus. Oh, I believe in you. I believe you rose again. I believe that Jesus Christ is Lord. I believe in life eternal. I believe in the virgin birth. I believe in the saints' communion and in your holy church. I believe in the resurrection when Jesus comes again, for I believe in the name of Jesus. I believe in God our Father, I believe in Christ the Son, I believe in the Holy Spirit, our God is three in one. I believe in the resurrection, that we will rise again, for I believe in the name of Jesus, for I believe in the name of Jesus. You call me out upon the waters, the great unknown, where feet may fail, and there I'll find you in the mystery, in oceans deep, my faith will stand, and I will call upon your name, and keep my eyes above the waves. When oceans rise, my soul will rest in your embrace, for I am yours, so you are mine. Do verse 1 again. You call me out upon the waters, the great unknown, where feet may fail, and there I'll find you in the mystery, in oceans deep, my faith will stand, and I will call upon your name, and keep my eyes above the waves. When oceans rise, my soul will rest in your embrace, for I am yours, and you are mine. Oh, oh, oh. Your grace abounds in deepest waters, your sovereign hand be my God. Where feet may fail and fear surrounds me, you never fail, and you won't start now. And I will call upon your name and keep my eyes above the waves. When oceans rise, my soul will rest in your embrace. For I am yours and you are mine. Oh, your grace abounds in deepest waters. Your sovereign hand will be my guide. Where feet may fail and fear surrounds me, you never fail, and you won't start now. And I will call upon your name and keep my eyes above the waves. When oceans rise, my soul will rest in your embrace. For I am yours and you are mine. Spirit, lead me where my trust is without borders. Let me walk upon the waters wherever you will call me. Take me deeper where my feet could ever wander, and my faith will be made stronger in the presence of my Savior. Spirit, lead me where my trust is without borders. Let me walk upon the waters wherever you will call me. Take me deeper than my feet could ever wander, and my faith will be made stronger in the presence of my Savior. Spirit, lead me where my trust is without borders. Let me walk upon the waters wherever you will call me. Take me deeper than my feet could ever wander, and my faith will be made stronger in the presence of my Savior. I will call upon your name and keep my eyes above the waves. Where oceans rise, my soul will rest in your embrace. For I am yours and you are mine. Oh,
I was just thinking about the words of this song and how, particularly that second verse, your grace abounds in deepest waters. Your sovereign hand will be my guide. Where feet may fail and fear surrounds me, you've never failed and you won't start now. And we are in unprecedented waters, uncharted waters as a country. And the politicians are referring to this so often, not knowing where we're in the mystery and not knowing the direction, not knowing the way to go. And yet he tells us he's in it with us. He's there. He's guiding us. The fear, we can just hold on to him and let him fill us with his love, because the fear will dissipate within his love. The fear passes and disappears, and is beyond, the peace becomes beyond our understanding because of his love. Let's just sing that second verse again.
Grace
Abounds
abounds
in deepest waters, your sovereign hand will be my guide.
never failed, and you won't start now. And I will call upon your name and keep my eyes above the waves. When oceans rise, my soul will rest in your embrace. For I am yours, and you are mine. Oh, oh, oh. Spirit, lead me where my trust is without borders. Let me walk upon the waters, wherever you will call me. Take me deeper than my feet could ever wander, and my faith will be made stronger in the presence of my Savior. Spirit, lead me where my trust is without borders. Let me walk upon the waters, wherever you will call me. Take me deeper than my feet could ever wander, and my faith will be made stronger in the presence of my Savior. Spirit, lead me where my trust is without borders. Let me walk upon the waters, wherever you will call me. Take me deeper than my feet could ever wander, and my faith will be made stronger in the presence of my Savior. I will call upon your name and keep my eyes above the waves. My soul will rest in your embrace. I am yours, and you are mine.
Father, I just want to pray for each person watching now that just really needs that right now, that their soul will be able to rest in your embrace. I know, having spoken to a lot of you over the last few days, there are big things going on in your lives beyond the virus. The virus is massive, but there are also massive things going on. And so I just want to pray that there would be rest in his embrace today, that you would feel his gentle rocking. Just makes me think of the storm and how that boat being tossed around in the storm, Jesus spoke to the wind and the waves and it just calmed it. And going from that storm into that gentle rocking, just that peace, or that rocking in your Father's arms just as a little baby, being his little child. Just let that out. Just let yourself be his little child for a while. Just rest in his embrace, because he loves you so much. He loves you with an everlasting love. Jeremiah 31 tells us that he loves us with an everlasting love. It says, the people who survive the sword, so all the difficulties, all the hardship, will find favour in the wilderness. I will come to give rest to Israel. The Lord appeared to us, saying, I have loved you with an everlasting love. I have drawn you with unfailing kindness. I will build you up again. You are loved. He will build you up again. And I know there's at least one person watching from the hospital this morning, and so I just want to lift up you, Angela, and just pray for you as well right now. That you just be filled with God's love. You would know what it is to be able to rest in his embrace. Let's sing of his love. Let's put the glasses on. I'm found leaves the 99. I could learn it, I don't deserve it, till you give yourself away. Oh, the overwhelming, never-ending, reckless love of God. Holy Spirit, I know that we are scattered all over the UK as we watch at the moment, but I just want to ask that you would come and touch us. Come and touch each person listening to this. Come by your power. Physical barriers mean absolutely nothing to you. And so we just ask for a fresh touch of your love, a fresh touch of that knowledge of your everlasting, overwhelming love. To know that we are loved by you. Paul's prayer for us was that we would know how high and how deep and how wide your love is. And we repeat that prayer now, Lord. Just overwhelm us with your love, please. So that we can face everything that life throws at us. That be water.
Some of it's still in the glass. Is it time for the next one? Is it time for Your Love Never Fails? Is there a theme today?
There
Is there
is.
a theme?
It's love. Can you tell?
I can. It's
I just
great.
felt that if we know what God's love is and we're filled with His love to the brim, then we can give out from that. Rather than, that you can't give out from an empty cup, can you?
Yeah, and quite often these songs talk about love and they talk about faith at the same time, don't they? And they go hand in hand, and there's a security in your faith when you know that you're loved. And there's that depth of love that God only can provide, that security of love that just hugs you, doesn't it? Holds you constantly. It's in you, it's through you, it's with you. Whatever's going on, whatever you're feeling, whatever your circumstances, the love of God never changes. And that's one of these given things, that's one of these rocks. God calls himself the rock, isn't he? And imagine that picture of the rock staying stationary while the waves are whipping around it, and you're clinging onto that rock. It's a beautiful picture of faith is us holding on, and God saying, I will never be moved, I will never be changed by anything that you're going through. His love will always remain the same. That's a beautiful thing, isn't it?
It's good. On rock.
Right, this is quite lively, so hold on to your seats a bit. Or get ready to dance.
Maybe not if you're lying in hospital though.
You're lying in hospital.
You're let off.
If you ever saw Gregory's Girl, he used to do dancing lying on his back as he looked into the stars and just wiggled his arms
Well,
around.
there's another film that did that recently. Yesterday.
They did that,
Yeah.
Stole it from
I don't remember Gregory's Girl. It's showing your age.
It's about 40 years old. Higher than the mountains that I face, you're stronger than the power of the grave. You're constant in the trial and the change, while pain remains, while pain remains. Your love never fails, never gives up, never never fails, it never gives up, it never runs out on me. Your love never fails, it never gives up, never runs out on me. Your love never fails, never gives up, never runs out on me. Your love, in death, in life, I'm confident and covered by the power of your great love. My death is paid, there's nothing that can separate my heart from your great love. In death, in life, I'm confident and covered by the power of your great love. My death is paid, there's nothing that can separate my heart from your great love. Love never fails, never gives up, never runs out on me. Your love never fails, never gives up, never runs out on me. Your love never fails, never gives up, never runs out on me. Your love. And on and on and on and on it goes. It overwhelms, satisfies my soul. I never ever have to be afraid. One thing remains. One thing remains. Your love never fails, it never gives up, never runs out on me. Your love never fails, never gives up, never runs out on me. Your love never fails, never gives up, never runs out on me. Your love. In death, in life, I'm confident, covered by the power of your great love. My death is paid, there's nothing that can separate my heart from your great love. Your love never fails, never gives up, never runs out on me. Your love never fails, never gives up, never runs out on me. Your love never fails, never gives up, never runs out on me. Your love. Your
God is love. Whoever lives in love lives in God and God in them. This is how love is made complete among us, so that we will have confidence on the day of judgment. In this world, we're like Jesus. There's no fear in love, but perfect love drives out fear, because fear has to do with punishment. The one who fears is not made perfect in love. We love because he first loved us. So not only can we pour out on others when we are filled to that completeness with his love, but it banishes fear. It pushes that fear back, and that's what brings us the peace. So whatever you're going through today, as his love just pours over you, we pray that the fear would just be pushed back, and in its place, peace would come in.
Forgot that.
Yeah.
Forgot, super good.
Oh, there was supposed to be a link. I'm
Forgot
sorry.
that
we
beautiful link. It was beautiful.
Oh, sorry.
You also missed out on All You Need Is Love with the Beatles, but
Yeah, Murray wanted to put all you needed.
we didn't quite get to that one. To bolster the theme slightly. There's some secular words, but hey.
They're probably all singing it now.
All
All you need is love. Do-do-do-do-do. All you need is love. Do-do-do-do-do. All you need is love. All you need is love.
Love is all you need.
Oh yeah, love is all you need. Oh,
But we decided another one instead, didn't we?
Although I just realised the one that we missed out. I wonder if we can bring it up. How we love this. Oh, how we love this. No, we'll do it
Yes,
next week.
of course we can.
Do you think?
Anything you want. You just go to you need to go to a different program. That one. And then type it in.
Okay, guys, we're going to go off piste here. So you haven't got the words, I'm afraid. It's called "Oh How He Loves Us."
You mean that beautiful song that we've not practiced?
Yeah, we've not practiced this at all, but I just feel that we should sing it.
We've not even seen the key that it might be in.
Is that the right one?
Yeah,
Don't even. Oh no,
not that
wrong
one. No, that one.
It's because I'm doing it with my
Well,
left
you've
hand.
got to press the sign in button. Because
You do it.
your iPad's annoying, so it doesn't remember people's sign ins.
Okay. Bear with
My
us,
fingers
guys.
are sweaty,
I just
so
think
it
we
doesn't-
should sing this one.
You're just like John Mark McDonald sang it.
So if you want to look it up, look up the lyrics on your phone. It's "He is jealous for me" is the first line. "How he loves" is the song. Or you could just let it wash over you, because it does tend to do that, this song.
Danny's
Yeah, it's
right.
in C,
Danny
yeah.
wins. It was C. I'm waiting for you.
Okay.
Oh, he is.
Jealous for me. Love's like a hurricane. I am a tree. Bending beneath the weight of his wind and mercy. When all of a sudden I am unaware. So we've come to our last song today, and as normal, we're going to finish with the blessing that I think everybody around the whole world knows now, because there's been so many versions of different people joining in with that, which is absolutely beautiful. There's been one of the churches all together. I've seen a Makaton one. I've seen one from South Africa. I'm not going to guess whether it was Afrikaans or Zulu because I can't remember. But there's been ones in all sorts of languages, which has been absolutely amazing. So we're going to sing that in a moment. But before we sing that, I just want to remind you that we are sending out today the PDF for the Bible course, which you are welcome to join us on. So that's the physical menu, but we're going to send you a PDF out. It's not very wordy. Let me show you. There's lots and lots of each page has not got many words, and it's got lots of visuals. And then we're also going to send you the link for the video, and you have a week to watch it if you want to join in.
How do you get this download?
I'm coming to that. So you'll have a week to watch it, and then next Wednesday at 2:00 we will have a Zoom meeting. So if you want to join in with that, you'll need the ID and the password. If you would like to join in with the Bible course with us, then drop me a line. If you're part of the Breathe Online community, we're going to put the links in there anyway, because that's closed. If you're not, and that's fine, and you still like to join in with us, just drop us a line and we will send you the links for the PDF and the video for this week. And you're welcome to join with us on the Zoom meet at 2:00.
Did you know that the video page has got the excerpt of the PDF document, the book, underneath it?
So you can watch it at the top of the page.
So you can watch it and watch the thing on the same screen at the same time.
Brilliant.
So it's quite clever, really,
yeah.
How the Bible Society has kind of risen to the challenge of lockdown, and they were selling this at a much reduced rate so that we could do it instead of everyone having to buy their own copies of everything. We do appreciate that, Bible Society. Well done, that's a win.
I've watched the first video and it's really good. It's really accessible. The course gives an overview of the whole Bible. I think it's really, really useful.
Yeah. And of course, Andrew Ollerton, who leads the course, he's got a link to here, Penzance, where we are, because he used to be one of the church leaders here. So
we missed him. We came after
we
he
were.
left.
It was before our time.
So there's that. We'll be back tomorrow morning, obviously. Saturday we have an interview with Alan Finnegan. So
you said that right?
I have said that. I said it at the beginning, but people have joined. So Alan Finnegan was on Britain's Got Talent, and we had an interview with him yesterday. So we're going to be showing that.
It was a good interview. Karen says I was starstruck, even though he's an old friend of mine
nervous.
from years ago. But I think you're probably right. He was really good. He was really.
It was great. It was really good. So that's to look forward to. And also tomorrow, our big reveal of Starry Night. Everybody's been working together because our theme is share, and it looks amazing. I'm so pleased. It's like so cool. So, and we're going to interview a couple of people from Breathe as well. So we may be in touch. Well, we have them on each day because it's share. Our theme is share.
Yes, we are.
So if you'd like that, doesn't matter whether you're in Breathe Online or whether you're here in Penzance, drop me a line and say I'm willing to do that because I need 2 people. So that would be great if you were.
People are really willing to do that, aren't they?
If you're further afield, it would be lovely to see you because all the guys down here won't have met you. So if you feel like joining in and doing that, that would be amazing.
One of our distant cousins.
Yeah, exactly. So
you never know what's going to come out.
I don't know what's going to come out of his mouth. So let's sing this blessing over each other, wherever you are, whether you're in London, whether you're up in Liverpool, whether you are in the Midlands, whether you're in Buckinghamshire, whether you're in Somerset, Devon, wherever you are, let's just sing this over each other, this blessing that God pours out on us. I wish I could hear all the harmonies because I reckon everyone's going to be doing different harmonies over this. It would be lovely to be able to hear all those. We'll imagine that.
Or you can watch the thing that everybody else has done and keep your own harmony on in your own kitchen.
Lord bless you
make his face shine upon you, be gracious to you. Lord, turn his face toward you and give you peace. Do it again. The Lord bless you and keep you, make his face shine upon you and be gracious to you. Lord, turn his face toward you and give you peace. Amen. 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 May his favor be upon you and 1,000 generations, and your family and your children, and the children and the children. May his favor be upon you and 1,000 generations, and your family and your children, and the children and the children. May his presence come before you and behind you and beside you, all around you and within you. He's with you, he's with you. May his presence go before you and behind you and beside you, all around you and within you. He's with you, he's with you. In the morning, in the evening, in your coming and your going, in your weeping and rejoicing. He's for you, he's for you. In the morning, in the evening, in your coming and your going, in your weeping and rejoicing. He's for you, 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 he's for you. Lord bless you and keep you, make his face shine upon you and be gracious to you. Lord, turn his face toward you and give you peace.
Be filled with his love and his peace whatever you go and do today, and we look forward to seeing you tomorrow at 10:30.
Thank you so much for joining us today. God bless you.
Take care. Bye.
Still here.
Okay.
Still doing it.
I forgot to say about the pub quiz. Pub quiz Friday at 8.
Still on.
Pub quiz Friday at 8.
Where? Here in our
Yeah,
house.
on your sofa pub quiz. Not a pub quiz. Sofa pub quiz.
On your sofa pub quiz
The
here.
big on your sofa
At 8
pub quiz. Yeah. 8 o'clock.
See you then. I'll see you tomorrow.